Why does that look so small? Are we already having problems on the live stream? Uh-oh.
That maybe?
I don't know.
Oh, that just made it bigger.
Yeah, no, thanks. Well, look, we're already having problems with the live stream, so I think we're live, but it shows me as tiny as can be.
Yeah.
So why does it have me so tiny on the stage? Aha, I see why. I got it fixed. I've been playing around with my live streaming software right here, trying to get y'all some updates and pictures that we're going to show, and somehow I've downsized us. So here we are, nice and blown up. Welcome, everybody. May the 4th be with you. It's May the 4th. Star Wars reference. She doesn't like Star Wars, but I get it.
I haven't watched it, so.
How can you not like something you haven't watched?
Well, I mean, I guess because it reminds me of Star Trek. And
No, not even remotely the same. Are you crazy? No offense to you Star Trek lovers, but not in the same league.
My grandparents watched it growing up, and I was just like, no, it reminds me of that.
Star Wars is 10,000 times better than Star Trek. Again, no offense to Star Trek. Oh, let's don't even go there. It's technically almost your birthday, so we're not going to argue. That's what I'm giving you for your birthday present. So May the 4th be with you. May the 5th, tomorrow, be your birthday. So we're kind of doing a little Tiffany celebration tonight.
Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much.
All right, let me get on back to the comments here because I've been over here playing with some streaming software. So just want to remind everybody, I keep forgetting to do this. It's 7 p.m. Eastern here. We are live. You may be watching a recording later. We typically do this for about 45 minutes to an hour. So if it's after that time, if you drop a comment, we may not be live, but you may be thinking that we're live. We still read the comments. We still will respond. It just may be at a later date. I often forget to say that right there. So Dino, immediately got to know about them chickens every single week.
They're doing good. I have to rotate them out and let the mom out with the babies and let the other ones out, but they're all doing really good.
Yeah. Oh, I guess we should mention, as y'all can see, we're trying to give y'all a different view for once. Now a dark background, bright faces, so you can actually see us. So yes, you know what that means. We're not cooking tonight. However, I offered to cook for her birthday.
You did.
But what did you inform me of? What do we had going on?
I food prepped a ton of food for our camping trip, and we just didn't eat it all because, I mean, we had so many crabs and we had good fish. So we have a lot of leftovers we need to eat today. Oh, you see that bird trying to get that bug?
Yes, I do.
We have a lot of leftovers that we need to eat tonight, or else it has to be thrown away. So we're going to do that tonight.
And we don't want to trash.
Otherwise, I would have had you make me a big old juicy steak.
Which is what I offered.
I will let you do that another night.
Okay. I offered to grill on the live stream, and she's like, no, I don't want to waste this food. I don't want to waste it either. We got tons of leftovers from our camping trip we've been on the last 3.5 days. Hopefully you are watching that content. I've been editing all day long. There's still several more videos to come, but they're going to be on the outdoor channel and all the other channels as well. But if you watch today's video, you know what's been going on right there. So she's not cooking tonight on her birthday, but neither am I. I did offer. And speaking of the birds, I don't know what's going on. Right before the live stream started, I had a red bird come up here 100 miles an hour, about bust through the window, knocked himself almost completely unconscious, had the light on the fan out there, and just literally rocked back and forth like for 5 minutes before he could finally fly off. And we just had another bird fly up here trying to catch a bee that was against the window, and I thought this is about to happen again. This has been the day for critters. Speaking of, since we got streaming software now, look what just walked up in the yard not long ago right here. Hopefully that pops up on the screen pretty quick. And he had to put his neck in because I'm right there up at him, but we just let the dogs out. And I'm like, what is that in the yard? It had a neck this long, looked like my forearm right here, looking around, a soft-shelled turtle walking around in the yard, and we're a long ways away from water. So I don't know what the heck that was about.
So Ruger had to go check him out. He was not sure about him.
It's been a very interesting day for critters right there. And we got some other stuff to share with y'all in just a little bit. So yeah, everybody says, is that bullet down the hallway?
It is.
He's in jail.
He would just be bouncing around here wondering what we're doing at the table, because usually if we're at a table, we're eating. So I figured if I put him back there, maybe he would relax a little bit, because when we first started sitting here for the live stream, he was getting really anxious, running around, and now he's back there pacing, wondering what we're doing at the table.
He was doing the Daytona 500 around us. I was like, I'm going to have a hard time posting him doing that around my legs. So
poor guy's back there.
We might let him out of jail, but we'll see. but Paw will go to sleep pretty quick. He's
Yeah.
been out all day long. So yes, Mr. Gray, we are sitting at the pool table.
Yeah.
Like I said, for once we're facing the normal bright sky that just blurs y'all out. Since we're not cooking tonight, I thought I'd try something a little different. The lighting's got to be so much better, at least for our faces right here, not pointing back toward the sun for once. Now it can light us up. Okay. Oh yeah, before I forget, happy birthday, Miss Sharon.
Yes, happy birthday.
Is it today or was it yesterday?
I think it was yesterday.
Okay,
the 3rd. Yeah.
Happy birthday weekend. All right, we got piles of people with May birthdays. Let's go on down here. So, has anything said anything about or heard anything about Hammer? Yes. So Sharon just gave an update a minute ago, and I just got done reading her email about an hour ago. She gave me an update. We've been gone, so I haven't really been checking that. Sounds like Hammer's doing, I will say, okay, but not really. Had a slip and fall while in the hospital, tore some staples out. Had to get himself fixed back up from that, but still definitely in the hospital after a major surgery like that. He's going to be in the hospital and recovering for a while. So did have a little slip and fall. I think I'm okay with saying that.
Yeah, she put that on here as well.
Okay,
yep.
Good.
She just put that. Yep, he fell.
All right, I want to give out none of his personal.
15 staples.
All right.
So they're keeping him sedated, and he popped on here earlier. I seen he put a comment. Yeah, he
did.
How
the heck's he popped on here?
Yeah.
In the hospital. Hammer, rest, buddy. Goodness gracious.
You know him. He's got to keep going at it, huh?
That is.
Well, we're thinking about you, praying for you, and take it easy, take it slow, listen to what they tell you, and just get better.
Stop being hard-headed. You're like me. I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Quit working your butt off. Heal. And I'm preaching to the choir. I would do the same thing. All right. So Trippy says, glad to see some new content on the Outdoor Channel. Yes.
Yeah, finally.
And we've got a second video coming. So we did some bush hooking and catfishing and pole fishing. So we're finally going to get y'all a video out as well. And then I'm working on another thermal video. I'm going to try to do a little coyote hunting and take care of some problems we got around here. So we will get some more content out sprinkled across the Outdoor Channel. Thank goodness we finally, and I mean finally, y'all, after almost 2 months, got our first good rain last night.
Yes.
We needed it so bad. We have been in such a severe drought. That river's dropped, y'all seen, probably 12 feet. It's just extreme how quick it drops. So because we couldn't even put it in the ramp the other day, we had to stop the trailer from falling off the end of the ramp, and both of us had to push and shove the boat off the trailer. Otherwise, we're not even going to be able to fish the river that we have property on. So hopefully last night's rain will turn the river around, and then they're calling for piles of rain the end of this week, all through next weekend. We actually need the river turn to come up a foot or two. And if that happens, we'll go make some more outdoor content for y'all. But right now the river is just way, and I mean way too low. Half Pint says, I got a blue jay that keeps dive bombing the squirrels. It's hilarious. Well, I've got a red bird, the cardinal, dive bombing my windows. The same ones that ate my garden up, made me replant it. Yeah, 3 times. So Snapper says, Crystal, is that for us? Or does somebody else ask anything about fish? If you're asking about us fishing, no, we haven't been offshore at all.
No, I wish.
We did just finally get our snapper season announced. And thanks to our governor, who's very aggressive about this, our offshore season has been completely destroyed by the wildlife officials. Like there's basically nothing anymore. Well, our governor's been kind of overriding some of it. And he gave us 100 and something day season this year, which is the longest snapper season that we've had in years and years and years. It does not start for a few more weeks, so maybe we can go get some. Problem is snappers really deep water, and we don't have a big boat to go deep water, so it's going to have to be a perfect day for that.
Oh, she was asking about the turtle.
Well, I told you about snapper fish. How about that? Tripping and some other ones probably wanted to hear that. So as far as the turtle goes, no, that was a soft shell turtle, the edible ones. I've actually never ate soft shell turtle, believe it or not, and it's common to eat around here and other places in the South. But that was definitely soft-shelled turtle. First one I've ever seen out in the yard. And yes, if I had paid attention to Julie's comment right next, I would have put 2 and 2 together that she was talking about not snapper fish. But you just found out about our snapper season that we're super excited about if we can get out there. Was a female turtle going to lay eggs? Happens here. Yeah. So guess what our turtles do? We have to dodge them in the dirt roads all the time. What are they called? The little scooters, or just your typical little turtle, little hard shell turtle that we have in Florida. I cannot remember the name right now. Somebody will say it. No, gopher tortoise. That's a tortoise.
Oh, okay.
Those are land.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, we ride the dirt roads all the time, and they get right in the middle of the road, dig out a nest, and start laying eggs in our dirt roads. I'm like, boy, what a great place with all this traffic. So we have to swerve and miss them all the time. All right, so Paradise Fountain Farms jumped on. Good evening to you as well. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. See, Miss Sharon gave the update on Hammer again. So, yeah, Crystal says, is Miss Lee on her cruise? Well, I don't know if she's doing another cruise, but no, Miss Lee reached out to me earlier. She is not going to be able to make tonight's live stream. I'm not going to put none of her personal information out there, but she's just going with family to do something, and then we'll be back next week. So
All right.
we'll put that out there. But she did let me know she wasn't going to be on tonight.
We'll miss her.
Good. She's good. All right. So Dino says it's already Tiffany's birthday here in Australia. Valid point, Dino.
Very true. Very true.
Being that it's Monday there, that always trips me out when I think about that.
Thank you for the birthday wish.
Yeah. So Miss Sharon says Hammer could definitely still use the prayers. He's in a lot of pain. Understandable. Absolutely. That's understandable. That is a major surgery. Says he's very uncomfortable. I can only imagine. So did Andrew get you those beautiful flowers behind you?
No, that is an arrangement that I made.
You're supposed to lie and say yes.
Did you get that? I don't remember. I must have been
zoned out. I missed it.
Yeah.
So let's show that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe that was before I started catching comments and yakking.
Maybe.
So Adam says, thank you very much, Adam. Said, I'm sending something over to you. Pass it on.
Okay.
What is it? Pass it on. What is it?
He might want it right
and
now.
I see again, he said, did you go over my other message? No, I never made it to your other message because I started pretty late.
Sorry, Adam.
Today. A lot of times I'll scroll back before the live.
I try to keep an eye on it for him, but
yes, you do.
Well, this one does it a little bit differently than the last one.
It does.
Whereas the other one had it like a banner across the top, so it would kind of remind you.
Yeah.
But this one kind of, if it jumps his comments all the way down, then or moves it around, you can't really see it.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Catch a few. Everybody's talking about the turtles now. So speaking of, we did take Tiffany out. This is a good point. Last night for, let's call it a pre-birthday dinner because we're going to kind of do something again tomorrow night on her actual birthday. But because her birthday is always on Cinco de Mayo, but this week's on a boring Monday, we decided to go out with a few friends last night. And we had a really good, we always go get Mexican food. Why not? Because I love Mexican food and it's Cinco de Mayo. So we had a great time with some
I kind of wanted to avoid the whole Cinco de Mayo day going to the restaurant because it's just so packed chaotic. Very chaotic. So I was like, let's go ahead of time. So we had some friends that wanted to go with us and we went last night. Yep. And
we had a great time, by the way. We had a fantastic time. Food was good. The service was outstanding.
Oh, it was so good.
Had the best waitress
he was
we've
awesome.
had in forever. Just funny, took pictures, had a good time. Well, our waitress was so funny. She decided to go in the back and let them know that Tiffany's birthday was coming up, and they decided to come out and do something special for her. So they came out, sang her happy birthday in Spanish. So none of us knew what the heck was going on, but we were clapping and
dancing.
They could have been calling you dirty words and everything else. And at the end of her happy birthday song, this is what one of the waitresses gave her. I kid you not.
It's actually a very common thing, but I forgot all about it, them doing that.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
They whipped creamed her right in the face. I'm sitting beside her, ha, 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 doing my thing. I didn't see the waitress over here had a handful of whipped cream. Everybody else at the table seen it, and they're kind of, they're recording me. You should see my face whenever finally it got done, and they hit her in the face, and she starts giving these looks right here. And my face was, OMG. I had no idea that was coming. How are you going to react to this? Luckily, she took it very, very well, but they pretty much pied her.
I know, that's what one of my friends said. They said they were brave enough to do that to you.
Exactly. I mean, I could see
the girl
slugging some
in the video, because I have a video of it too, which we would have showed that, but it's pretty grainy from an iPhone sending it to Android. But whenever she did it, she just kind of kept on walking by. I guess you never know what people's reaction's going to be.
Yeah,
so
put it on you and get out so fast. You talk about getting punched in the face. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, so Glenn, have you heard of the bucket bunker? Bucket bunker. That sounds familiar, but it is not ringing a bell. But you know what I can do? I can open up Google right here. I can stop the live stream. Oh, let's don't put bunker. Let's put bucket bunker and see what this is. What the heck is that?
It doesn't need any more equipment.
I was thinking that was just, a bucket attachment or something. That looks like some gigantic, super expensive attachment, and I don't know what the heck it does. So you're going to have to explain that to me, Glenn. So David, yes, you're exactly right. There's no good dip net for crabs. I thought there was. I have seen wire mesh galvanized ones before. I don't know where I've seen them. And I started searching today in between all the editing I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot find, I only found one galvanized or wire dip net that the crabs won't get tangled up in. $75 for a wooden handle dip net. I said, no, thank you.
I sure had one wrapped up in my net for a long time.
Well, I'm about tempted to take chicken wire and build us our own dip nets. The problem is the wires that I'm gonna have to twist around to go around the ring. I don't see how I'm gonna do it where it's not gonna poke us if we get anywhere near the end of that net where I wrap wire around and.
Oh yeah, true.
But I'm very, very interested in just building our own, or I may even buy some of that vinyl coating and vinyl dip and vinyl coat them. But I'm about tempted to build my own dip net. That might be a fun project because I need wire and stiff dip nets because the things that we use are so aggravating.
It was aggravating.
You need a long dip net like we have, but that'll just, what do you call that? Just string material. It's something else. That plastic
netting, like
vinyl netting. Oh, they get so tangled up in that. What y'all didn't see off camera if you watched the crabbing video today is at times we would spend 10 minutes getting a single crab out of there, and it was so frustrating.
Yeah, and I don't deal well with tangles.
No, let me explain to you just how Tiffany deals with tangles. Hey, babe, come get this net. Give me your net. Y'all didn't see all that off camera, and I'm the one over there dealing with her tangled up crab and then trying to record and everything else. I felt bad because I didn't get you on camera much, but I was too busy untangling all your crabs and walking around. All right, so Adam says, check your phone.
Okay.
Can I open? I better not open this on the live stream knowing you. Oh, man.
Oh, Adam. Thank you, Adam. Oh.
I was thinking it was going to be something loud, screaming, and poop.
Gosh.
Adam, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Adam. That was a very sweet gift.
Yes.
Thank you.
So Adam just hooked Tiffany up with a little shopping spree on Amazon.
Oh, thank you.
That was super kind.
So nice of you.
Appreciate you so much. I was totally prepared for poop from Adam. And I'm sure some people on here are like, what is he talking about? Adam's obsessed with that. We talk about it every week.
But
this week he was being super nice to Tiffany. Adam,
don't be mean.
Oh,
thank you, Adam.
I really wasn't. I was not prepared. I didn't know what it was, and it was super sweet. Thank you. So, Crystal, thank you so much. Yes, if y'all enjoy the live streams or content or videos, hit the thumbs up. It really does help the algorithm suggest us.
Thank you, Crystal.
David, thank you so much. He said, just like last week, I was rewatching some older videos, got to see Puppy Ruger again. Breaks my heart every time I watch older videos or edit out of older content.
Hey, I
see that little baby dog.
Did you get any recording of him and his new friend?
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to.
Baby, I was so busy cooking and cleaning and getting ready.
I'll have to send you a picture.
So
you
Ruger's got
I don't know.
Do the little girlfriend.
How hard is it for you to get a picture up here real quick?
It takes a little bit.
Does it?
Well, if you send it straight to my email, I can get it a whole lot quicker than having to go through my phone.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Ruger's got a new little girlfriend, new little play buddy, and they have been having a blast. Don't send me the video because that would never work on here. It just have to be a picture. And David says also pump house build. Yes.
Yes.
Pump house here and
that is needed for sure.
I've got 2 pump house builds. All right. Dino says 185,000 heading to 200K. We certainly hope so. We're looking for another good breakout moment, and we got a lot. I mean, y'all, we've got a lot of interesting content. Bear with us. Got a lot of interesting content coming, some new things. We're heavily investing into us, our businesses, our channel, some of the stuff y'all have been asking for and want to see. Shh, members, don't spoil it. I've told y'all, let's just don't say what it is. We got some things coming. I think y'all are going to really enjoy. We're about to spice this channel up and some other channels. We've got into it. We've got to reinvest in us. We got to reinvest in the business, and we got to get you some stuff that you've been asking for.
All right, I sent you 2 pictures for you to show everybody.
Let me get on my email.
So we have some friends that live down there by the river, and their daughter just got a new puppy, and it's a black lab puppy. So this is Ruger's new friend, and he is in love with her. He loves her so much, plays with her all the time. So it'll be nice when we go down there. I can just like drive by, pick her up, and he can have somebody to play with that we don't have to pay for.
No kidding. Now we've turned into the babysitters. We need to start sending the bills. All right, it's going to take me a second to download these and get them over. Tiffany was supposed to talk a lot longer than that.
Well, you know me, I'm full of words, right?
Yeah. All right, let me remove some. I do love this new software that I can
Yeah,
do
it's
this.
pretty neat to be able to share stuff with y'all on here.
But
during the
normally
live
I have to
stream.
set all this up before we start the live stream. So come on. Come on. I'm looking. Where did it go? Where did it go?
There it is.
Haha. So there's one. Got to download. So check that out.
She is 9 weeks old and her name is Mally.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
adorable.
And Ruger has actually been wore out since the other day when he played with her. He has not left his bed all day pretty much.
So here's
He
another
had a
picture.
big day.
They cuddle and roll around together.
So sweet. He's
Oh.
a little rough with her because she is really tiny, but I stay right there and watch him the whole time. But yeah, he's really good with her.
Absolutely.
It's adorable.
Yeah, I can't wait till she's just a little bigger. She's already pretty vicious.
Oh, yeah.
She'll grab on the ears or cheek and hang
She
on.
hurt
He's
him a
so
couple
kind.
times. Yeah.
Yeah, he was squealing, but he won't bite her back. He's super friendly with her. But as soon as she gets a little bigger, she's feisty. She's knocking him around. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. I done shot all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, you did. You got to go back up.
Oh, bummer. Where was that at?
Check your phone. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Hold on. Did you go up? Up.
What?
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that's where you're at. All right, just checking.
Uh-oh, Kevin says lagging or just me. I hope.
I looked at my phone whenever you posted that and I didn't see anything. So
I'm on 2 gig fiber. I can't get no better. So I certainly hope it's on your end.
Nobody else has said anything from what I can see.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see what else we got going on here. So Ryan says, watch you struggle with the crab nets had me rolling. I've been there. I'm telling you, I was about ready to just throw them things at times with the crab still in there. Because I cut and cut and cut. Y'all don't see, like, one crab probably took us 10 minutes to get out. Because you can't just grab a hold of them and pull them out.
I think you could kind of see it on the video with me struggling because I was over there in the water and messing with the crab trying to get it out for a good while.
And I'm recording, talking to Kendra. Finally, she's like, here, you deal with my net. I was like, but I didn't tangle that crab up, but it was my problem. You know what I mean?
Well, I would have probably just given up.
Yeah. So as he said, my friend's dad made some with stainless wire. They don't, and they work great. I want some so bad, but I'm not paying $75 for the ones I'm seeing online. And those aren't even stainless. It's just coated chicken wire. I'll build those myself, which is probably what I'm about to do. As Crystal says, make your own net. I think I am. And guess what? We'll make a video out of it. Why not? And Bobby says, good. Love watching you build things. I certainly hope so, because you're about to be getting a lot of building content. Wink, wink. Coming up eventually. All right. So DSAK31 says, long-time viewer, first time catching live. Love all the content. Happy birthday, Tiffany.
Thank you.
Looking forward to the River House build. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We truly do. I'm glad this is your first.
Make it.
Yeah. Glad it's your first live. Typically, we're outside with washed out camera, horrible recording, but we are cooking and doing stuff like that. But obviously tonight we're not doing some cooking. So you will notice if you catch another live, we're kind of moving around a little. Sometimes we're upstairs. Most of the time we're outside. But thank you so much. All right. So Mr. Gray says, did you hit that Amazon bonus for the month last month? I certainly did my part. We did hit it.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much. That's the first Amazon bonus we've hit in probably 4 or 5, maybe 5 months now that I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been. And it's a huge help. It really, really, really is. So for all of y'all using our Amazon link for all your Amazon shopping, we appreciate you so much. We had a really, really good month last night, or month. We really needed it because some other things were down a lot, honestly. It's just the way this business is. It ebbs and flows. Thank goodness we had that to kind of offset some other not so good stuff for the month. And it was perfect timing, absolutely perfect timing. We appreciate y'all so much. And only since you brought it up, I never bring it up unless y'all do. I will post the link to our Amazon store. If you just use the search bar up there and buy anything from toilet paper to razor blades or whatever you're shopping for, Amazon actually gives us a tiny kickback, but it does add up because so many people use it for the month. Because the way they see it is, if you're driving traffic to them, they try to give you a little kickback. We certainly do appreciate it. We've did enough business with them over the years. They've invited us into their program, and it's a huge part of our income every month. It really is. Like I always tell you, almost every single month it covers all of our fuel, which is huge. because we run so much equipment and tractors and everything else. And then whenever we have a month where we hit a bonus, it covers our fuel and then some. So that's such a blessing.
Or some of our camera equipment that we need and different things like that too.
So
sometimes.
usually I use all that
Yeah.
money to cover fuel. And if we, like last year, we hit several bonuses. Well, I bought a new editing computer. I bought another camera. That's normally where that money goes, so we can keep reinvesting in the business. Then we started shooting in 4K because a lot of y'all asked for that, so we had to get better equipment to do that. So we just dump it right back into the business, and it truly does help. All right, Glenn says that bunker is an attachment for storage and transportation rack for. Okay.
So it was what you pulled up?
Yes.
Okay.
But it had all these augers and stuff in it, so I was confused, thinking it was auger stuff. So it's an actual storage.
Great.
Yeah, storage solution. All right. Okay. I get it. Yeah, I'll have to check that out and see how that really works. And Michael says, I like the bucket bunker. Well, we'll have to check it out. So Kevin says, I missed it. Why inside? Bad weather? No, bad weather last night. Whew,
yeah.
Bad weather last night. Finally, we needed it. We've had no rain forever. But no, we've been camping the last several days. Miss over prepared like me. She over prepares food, over prepared.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna go hungry.
Yeah. So we made so much food for our camping trip, and then we wound up tearing the crabs up. And
Well, I didn't
fish.
know if we were gonna catch fish. I didn't know if we were gonna catch crabs.
Okay.
So I had to have the food there ready for it, and for us to have extra stuff to eat. So it will go bad if we don't eat it today. Otherwise, yeah, you'd be cooking me a big juicy steak tonight.
And that's what I offered. I offered to do live stream outside, grill, and she was like, nope, we got so much food going back.
Take a rain check. I'll let you cook me steak another night.
Okay, I'll do it this week. I promise.
Yes.
So we're trying to eat a bunch of food that's already prepared before it goes bad, because I hate wasting food. I grew up on eat everything on your plate, don't throw nothing away. And actually, we kind of both did. So I'm not about to let all that food in the refrigerator go bad. Me, and I guess probably the dogs are going to be tearing some food up. We're going to make sure it does not go in the trash can. Kathy says, Kathy L just liked and subscribed. Well, thank you, Kathy.
Well, thank you.
Enjoy the channel. And in trouble here. He says trouble here. Larry says fine here, all good here.
Okay.
Hopefully y'all's internet's doing okay. Mine looks awesome.
Just get out and get back in. Maybe it'll reload for you. It's good on my phone.
Samuel says, Ruger's got a girlfriend. And did you get the image I sent you through email earlier today concerning the leaks on some of your videos? No, Samuel, I did not. But I seen your comment on YouTube, but I did not get an email.
And thanks for letting us know that.
Absolutely. But it may very well be in my spam folder if I can't remember if you've emailed me before or not. So I'm looking through my email. I'll try not to let this drag out. I do not see it. My regular stuff, I'll go to spam.
Oh, it wasn't spam, right?
No. Nope. I'm reading. I won't let this go on too long, y'all. Let me go to my all mail folder. Nope, no email.
Did you send an email or send it through Facebook Messenger?
Yes, that's another good question. And if you did email, everybody spells our name wrong. I mean, it happens all the time. Don't forget it's Kelley. Just copy and paste the email that's down in any description, including this live stream description. You may have sent it to one letter off email. Happens all the time. So resend it over to me. But I just checked my spam and all mail folder. Don't see nothing in there. Mr. Mike, oh my goodness gracious. Happy birthday, Tiffany. That was
thank you,
extremely
Mr.
generous.
Mike. Oh, wow.
Looks like I'm carrying you out to dinner again.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Tonight.
Thank you so very much. That's so kind of you.
Yeah,
you've
been so kind of generous over the years.
Yes.
Been with us a long time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So Bobby said, I love watching you crabbing. We love doing that. Had a great time. Now, I'll admit, it's starting to get pretty busy down there. So y'all, people ask me all the time, where are you crabbing? I have never once and probably never will say where we're going.
And that's how we do with most everything, if y'all notice. We don't really, kind of mention the areas and location that we're at. So. And
for a reason, y'all. When you start getting a bigger and bigger reach, and then you have quiet, perfect little areas, and you start putting it out there, they're no longer quiet, if you know what I mean. The problem with that area is, without us or anybody else promoted it, it is already so unbelievably busy and chaotic. You just could not imagine. We can't go there on the weekend. We haven't been to go there on the weekends in years.
Oh yeah, we won't even attempt it.
Find a parking spot. It's crazy. And what y'all didn't see in that video recorded is we drove by spot after spot after spot.
We got like the second to last spot available.
Exactly. There was so many people there on a Thursday. We took vacation time off to go down there and you can go down there about any day of the week, and it's
So
packed.
people have caught on, or maybe it's just because it's nicer weather right now. Maybe people aren't, because in the past when we went, it's been really hot and buggy down there.
It's pretty much busy all year long,
Yeah.
though, and it's starting to get where people are trashing that place up so bad it can't handle the traffic.
Yeah.
What? No, it can't handle trashy people, and that irks me to no end. If you haul your junk in, you can haul your junk out, and there's just it breaks my heart to see such a beautiful place getting absolutely destroyed by people. It's probably going to get shut down one of these days as a result. There's literally trash cans and stuff staged everywhere, paid for by the state, taxpayer dollars, and people will throw trash beside the trash can, an empty trash can. Just irks me to no end. But glad you watched it. We love sharing it. That is one of our favorite things to do. We don't get down there enough. We might go 2 times a year.
Hey, this last
there's
time
no
was so
excuse.
much fun because
It
in the
was.
past, you have to be kind of tricky with catching them, or, they're a little skittish. I mean, they were literally walking up trying to bite my toes in the water. I could hang them by the chicken out of the water. That was never like that before. So maybe it's just this time of year, or they're just really hungry. I don't know. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
So Barry says, do y'all have a Dometic for the camper? We do. And that Dometic's been very aggravating here lately. Our AC unit. It's the thermostat's the problem, not the AC. And I've had to do some little tweaks to it to try to get it to not cycle off and on all the
Immediately when we got down there, I got down there probably, I don't know, an hour before you possibly to kind of unload everything. And just being in and out of the camper, it was just coming on and off, on and off. So I called him. I'm like, hey, I don't know what's going on with the AC. And he's like, okay, well, just wait for me to get there. Don't unpack anything else because we may not stay. So I was like, oh, great. I've done unpacked everything.
Yeah. So it turns out it's a junky thermostat, which we've already replaced once. I've done checked all the forums and stuff. There's really no aftermarket replacement other than a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth one, which is very expensive, but I'm tempted to buy. But I did a little trick by covering up the little thermistor. I think that's what it's called. That reads the temperature of the room, covering it up with some putty so it's a lot more consistent and doesn't kick off and on every time the air moves in a tiny camper. I love Dometic units. I hate their thermostats. And I hope that's what you were talking about, because we just had a long conversation about camper ACs.
Right.
And Barry might have been like, no, that's not what I was saying. All right. So Real Freedom says, happy birthday, Tiffany. My birthday was yesterday. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So what about a chainmail net build? Very possible. That could be something to look into, but it's going to have to be stainless because that salt water will eat that stuff.
Oh, yeah, true.
All right, let's scroll on down here. Kathy says, I used your link to purchase a tiller and some augers.
Awesome.
Big purchases. Thank you so much.
Well, y'all sure helped us out this month.
We flew past our minimum amount last month, which was awesome because we were right there the last 3 days and we weren't hitting it yet, but we were so close. I was like, oh no. And then that last 3 days, it just bam, 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 shot above it. I was like, yes. So appreciate y'all so much. All right, Karen says the happiest of birthdays, Tiffany.
Thank you very much.
And Samuel said, yeah, I did send an email, not Facebook. Well,
okay.
Check it. Check your email. Make sure it's Kelley's with an EY country and resend it to me. And I'll be sure to check my spam folder.
And thank you for letting us know about that.
Yeah. And Crystal has a very valid point. You shouldn't tell when and where you go. Some very scary people out there.
Yeah.
So sadly, that's the nature of the beast. We have, about 600,000 followers between most of our social media platforms. And while 99.9% of them are good people, you're exactly right. You don't ever know if there's some people watching, wondering, waiting. And y'all will notice one thing. It is extremely rare that I ever even mention upcoming things. I usually don't give the dates unless it's like an event. And normally y'all find out we've been on a camping trip or been gone or done something like this after we're already back home.
Right.
Then I put the videos out, and I do that strategically on purpose. Even though we've got security cameras, or sometimes we have family come house sit for us.
Oh yeah,
things like that. You still don't tell the whole world, hey, I'm not going to be at the house such and such dates. And when we do tell the world that, like I said, typically there's somebody here house sitting for us and taking care of things, especially if we're going to be gone, just to keep an eye on stuff.
And plus, like when we had to come back several times a day to take care of the chickens and take care of the place. So
we're always back and forth.
We're back and forth.
That's the blessed thing about our river property. While it's not right around the corner, it's close enough that we ran home every day. We checked, make sure the power's on. We checked the chickens, checked their water. We got baby chicks we need to take care of. So we went and took
Hold
care of
on.
all that.
I think it skipped again.
Hang on, I'm so far behind. I may not have made it to none of
No,
this.
because you went there.
Are you sure?
You went there. No, that's at the very bottom. Look up here.
All right. Well, luckily this one has.
Sorry. Yeah.
I showed that one, right?
I don't know.
I did. I
Did
did
you?
Lance a
Okay.
small gift for Tiffany's B-Day. Thank
Okay.
you so
Thank
very much.
you. Thank you so much.
My comments are shooting me all around. So luckily, this software does have a section that's starred, and anytime something like this comes in, a donation or anything like that, which we don't ask for donations, y'all, but if y'all are a huge part of why we're able to do this for a living, we love and appreciate y'all. They do not go unnoticed. But luckily, this software does have a section I can click on. I just need you to let me know when you see something like that. So David, Tiffany's spa day. Speaking of, I bought you some spa stuff last year. I tried to get you to do spa.
And I went.
Well, what you did, she swapped it over to hair and nails. I was like, okay. But I tried to go get her a massage last year.
Hey.
So we'll see if we can get you into a spa day this year, because she does love massage.
Thank you. That
David,
was so sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Yes.
I'm just going to go through all these. I hadn't made it to some, and some I apparently had went past. Mr. Mike, thank you so very much once again. We truly do appreciate you. And then Lance, once again, extra small gift for Tiffany's birthday. It's not extra small. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Y'all are so kind. All.
Yeah. So Adam said, did you get everything? Sorry, I got them nose hairs bothering me. I'm gonna have to use my little trimmer that one of y'all sent me in. I think it was, David, if I remember correctly. Did you get everything locked up and put away, Adam? Yes, y'all. So y'all don't have a clue. We kept calling this a workcation, and I'm sure some people are like, oh, it must be nice. That's workcation. It was, don't get me wrong.
It was a lot of work.
It was a ton of work. I spent probably 5 hours packing up to go over there and several hours unpacking, because what y'all haven't seen is the rest of the videos. Ultimately, what this trip was about, I won't let myself just take time off just to goof off. I need to, but I won't. So I told her a month or two ago, I was like, let's go over there and do a camping day. I said, but I'm recording content, and I want to make at least 4 videos, including several day long-term testing videos. So I made review channel videos. I ran the camper off grid and everything else, something I've been wanting to do. I'm interested in that. It's not like anybody asked me to do that. Then we did the crabbing. Then we did the vlogging video. Then we did the fishing video, which y'all haven't seen yet. I just got done editing. That'll post in a couple of days.
I don't even think you sat down one time.
Nah, I know. I want to go back over there. I'll be honest with you. Love y'all so much, but I think I want to go back over there one time. Well, I'm lying. I was about to say not carry cameras or nothing and just spend a couple of days and fish. I'm carrying cameras.
Let me mark this down.
Yeah, I know. What am I saying? But I'm not going to haul, y'all. I wish I had that picture. Truckloads. And I loaded my Tacoma down, back seat, the entire bed.
I had to carry all the animals, and my car was loaded down too.
And I packed the boat full of stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know how my Tacoma didn't burn the engine and transmission up hauling all this stuff.
You sure did.
But I carried so much stuff over there and did so many things, and I enjoyed it. But didn't have a moment to sit down for sure, other than when we was on the boat and crabbing, kind of away from all that. I said all that to say I had so much stuff to pack up and all, but I'm guilty.
But it was nice to do something different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If we go back without all the testing and gear that I carried, it'd
a bit more enjoyable.
It'd be so much easier. But I wanted to do that. There was some stuff I really wanted to test out and all. And like I said, it wasn't we're paying you. It wasn't a company sponsorship thing. There was some stuff I already had. I'm like, I want to go.
And we probably won't stay as many days, because it kind of gave me a little PTSD being back in the camper. I won't lie.
Yeah, backstory. Sorry, we're gonna have to skip some comments now. We're dragging on. But backstory, we spent 3.5 years living in a camper, so we swore we would never get another one. But we run across such a killer deal in this camper, and we need
it over there. We do.
We do. When we start building the house, that's a place for me to crash when I got to get deliveries first thing in the morning, or I want to work late.
Get out of a thunderstorm.
Thunderstorms. That's a place for me to go use the restroom. I'll whip up some quick food. And when a deal fell, and I mean a deal fell in our lap, we decided to do it so we could go and start enjoying the property and use it for all the reasons described. But we swore we'd never get another camper, because we spent 3.5 years living in one while we built this house, and it burned us out.
Plus, we had the camper for how many years prior to that, and we would stay off and on.
Oh yeah, at least
2 years. So I mean, we've
years.
had a camper life for a long time. So.
And a tornado tried to flip me in a camper. So I've had bad experiences in campers. So when we went over there, we're spoiled here. We've got our bedroom set up with an adjustable firmness bed. We've got one of those fans that blows under the covers and keeps the temperature
Glamping
regulated.
for sure.
Temperature regulated. So we went over in that camper.
Oh, you're talking about at
No,
home.
here.
Sorry. Yeah.
So we went over and stayed in the camper when you don't have your air bed. And
I don't know. We
furnace.
sound like spoiled little brats right now, but
we are when it comes to our bed. We are.
Yeah, it was just too many days.
And then the AC cycling off and on. The camper it was fun.
We're not used to sleeping in the same room as the dog, so the bed is in the in the living room in the kitchen area. So hearing Ruger, whimper in his sleep or Pawpaw moving around, and it was difficult.
We didn't sleep as well as we thought we would.
So now we got to catch up on our sleep.
Yep. Oh, I apparently missed this one too. Adam says that comment was for Jimmy. I'm not sure. I'm so far off now. I like Matt's happy 21st birthday.
Yes, thank you. I wish. Oh man, I wish.
You dating an old man, or you married to an old man?
Dating an old man, huh?
Yeah. So Connie says, I love the pic of you and Ruger pulling the fish in.
Yeah.
Pulling in. Good job, Tiffany.
Yeah, thank you.
So any updates on the house build? I signed a contract with the engineer. Sadly, I went with the most expensive engineer. The most expensive.
Ouch.
But highest recommended, which means they could save me money in the long term, because a bad engineer can over engineer and over design your house that it costs you tens of thousands more than you budgeted. So it's worth paying more money up front. So they should get that tomorrow. I sent that contract back out over to them today. And as soon as we get engineering done, I'm going and applying for permits. And I have no idea how long that process will take, because sadly, not only do we have to apply for a permit at the local building department, which is typically the only place you apply, we have to go apply with all the big state engineering agencies too, to make sure that we're not doing anything that could damage the river or the land or yada, yada, yada. It's still a long drawn out process, y'all. This is taking so much longer than I had ever anticipated, but that's okay. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. We're definitely moving forward with it, but now we're in the final engineering stage. As soon as engineering confirms foundation, and really that's the only thing scaring us right now is foundation.
Yeah.
As soon as they confirm that with us and it's something that we can afford to build and it's nothing crazy that we have to hire out big pile driving rigs or anything like that, which we're not going to do, by the way, we'll probably go ahead and share the house plans with you. Because that's the only part of the house build that's scaring us, is whatever they come up with for the foundation. We were hoping it was just going to be like some 8x8 pilings, wood pilings, and something simple. Sounds like it is not going to be, because of the soil texture and type and yada, 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 and rock and lack of rock and this, that, and the other. They got all the reasons why, but it is what it is.
Did they give you any update on the soil sample stuff yet, or no? Or that will be part of like everything?
I think they want their money.
Okay.
So I've signed their contract and told them, where do I mail the check to get those answers? So we are hoping to move forward with that very soon, but we'll share the house plans as soon as we lock in the foundation and know that it's not going to modify the house in any way or move the house in any way. That's the only thing we're scared about. All right. So did the alligators get any more of your fish? They did not. It just ate one that day. Well, we say that. You remember how breaking lines we had?
We had a lot of broken lines. I mean, didn't you have one like in the first 5 minutes of putting one out?
Pretty much.
Yeah. You had to rebait that first one that you put out. So probably everything was hungry apparently. And that fish was literally splashing right before we got to it. So it must have been right there. Yeah. Eating it as we were pulling out.
Lots of alligators on that river, but we didn't have no problems that day that we knew of. Oh, great. It shot me to the bottom. Now this one's doing it, I guess, because I'm so far behind.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It shot me way down. Sorry, y'all. I've missed a lot of comments.
Yeah, you were already way down there, but
we've been yakking.
Go ahead and ask or answer Crystal's question, because she asked it a couple of times. Go down. And somebody else asked that comment.
All right. So how many people drive off the road in that little narrow road down there where we was crabbing?
It looks narrow, but
it's you actually 2 cars can pass on it, because we had to pass and people were parked on it, crabbing the other day. I'm like, heck of a spot to park.
We weren't even sure if we'd be able to pass them, but they
on the concrete section. Luckily, it was in the little Tacoma, because I don't think I'd have driven my big truck around.
True.
But I have actually never heard of anybody falling off. So Kevin says, what is this airbed speak of.
Oh, yeah.
Life changing, y'all. And no, I
Yes.
haven't did a review on it. I probably should have.
I know, yeah.
Literally life changing. We got friends by them now. It's called the Bed Jet. I can't recommend it enough. Now, here's the thing. You go check it. It's a little pricey, a few $100. I get it. You're thinking, huh? No, they're going to sell about every holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and get the custom sheet that goes with it, because the sheet puffs up with air and it's got little micro holes in it, and it encapsulates you in whatever temperature you set it. Cold,
Whether it's heat,
hot.
yeah, cold.
Not sponsored, bought it. Actually, I tried to buy one a year ago, and she was like, we are not spending that much money on one of those things. Well, y'all, it got to the point to where I was not sleeping well at all, and it was really bothering me. I got bad lower back, so we wound up getting an adjustable firmness bed, and then a lot of times I'd wake up hot, and I'd wake up cold, just not sleeping well. And you already know I keep myself candle burning at both ends. Well, I finally convinced myself sleep and health is important enough. I don't care if it costs a few $100s for this bed fan. I convinced you to get it. And now, what do you think about it?
I love it too.
Yeah. She doesn't. We don't even want to go on vacation, go to a hotel,
now
nothing.
we
without.
don't really have to run our AC down as low as we were
don't.
because we are staying cool enough at night.
Yeah.
So it'll help save in the long run, I guess. But yeah, it was well worth it.
Bed Jet.
So anybody that has those night sweats, this takes care of that.
Or
Or if
you
you're
have
a
cold
cold
feet.
sleeper, yeah.
It's got a heater built into it as well. Oh my goodness, it is amazing. But we got the sheet that's sewed down the middle, and it's a dual zone. She's got her own one. I got mine. She can put whatever temperature she wants. She can do hot if she wants. I can do cold. It doesn't have an AC in it, but whatever the temperature is in your bedroom, it'll go at least that cold.
But just having that airflow,
oh yeah,
makes a huge
sweat
difference.
gone, waking up middle of the night hot, kicking the covers off. Now I'm cold, putting it back on. I don't kick covers off at all anymore. It's been life changing. I sleep so much better now since we changed our mattress and did that. And I needed it because I keep myself wound tight. I needed to sleep. Highly recommend it. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Can't say that enough. Should be now. Hey, but if y'all want to buy one, I can give you Amazon link.
Yeah, just shoot us an email and we'll send you. Well, actually, you have a code, right?
Actually, I do think I have a code. I
Yeah.
haven't used it in forever, but I think it saves y'all 10% because your friend bought one through our code.
And then it gives us, I think, a little, which I don't know what we'd spend the money on. Like, I don't know if they send you a check or they give you a credit, but
That's a
it
good
definitely
point.
gives
I
people.
bet it gives us a credit where we got to buy something.
Probably. You know
Well,
how
we
that
can always
goes.
buy
Another sheet because
Something like
eventually
that.
we'll need another sheet, or it'd be nice to.
Now
you
people
know,
are like,
change it
yeah,
out.
they're sponsored. They got a code.
Swear.
No, when we checked that, it was
Hey,
like,
when we like things, we will definitely share it with y'all.
Absolutely. Well, y'all asked about it. I love that thing. I don't know why I haven't did a review on the View channel with it because I love it. All right, Mr. Jimmy says I need to go fishing. Yes, you do, and I need to go back myself. I really do. Adam says might catch a brown trout. Of course, he's going to have him a poop joke tonight. Old School says put the link. I don't actually have a link for that right now. I'd have to go find it, but just type in BedJet on Amazon, or I bought mine directly from BedJet's website because they were running a sale last year on one of the holidays. I'd have to dig through my email to find my referral code. I don't have that.
Or if you do want the referral code, email
me, and I'll send you that because it does save you money. I don't know what it gets us. I remember it does something.
I think it said $50 back.
Yeah, but I bet it's to use toward buying something.
Well,
it's not
whatever.
mail us a check.
We'll get another sheet.
Yeah, we will. We could always use another sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now everybody's talking about the airbed. I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's just a puffy. You can use it without.
So I'll explain it a little bit better. So there's a machine that goes up underneath your bed. It's about this size, and it has a tube, and the tube goes to the foot of the bed, and it almost looks like a vacuum cleaner, like nozzle almost, but it blows air out, and you can use the remote to set whatever temperature you want, but you can use it like that, or the sheet attaches to it, and like he said, it has like a separation down the middle of the sheet.
A dual thickness sheet that's sewed on the edges, so it'll puff up and actually will blow the air down around you. Because if you put the BedJet under a regular sheet, it's just blowing directly on your feet.
Right. So this kind of disperses it evenly over your body, and then you can, feel it. Like yesterday, I just wanted to go in there and relax for a little bit after we got back, and I turned that fan all the way up. That sheet was this puffy, and I didn't have to turn the air on in there. It just felt really nice to be able to cool down and kind of relax a little bit. But it even has like pre-settings to where you can set like your favorite settings. So if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're cold, you can already have like a presetting, so you got to fumble with the remote and like wake yourself up trying to like, get to the temperature you want. It's really nice.
Love it. I was
It,
trying to
it
go.
sounds like a lot of money at first for the investment of it, but if you think about your sleep and you think about your electricity bill, if you have to keep your air low. Oh,
Those things went through the roof.
oh,
Y'all.
whoa.
So I just got on Amazon. We didn't
But
pay it.
yeah, but didn't you say that they were already outrageous on Amazon that you should look from their
Yeah, but we paid
Yeah.
hundreds of dollars less than that. I guess tariffs and everything else. The sheets have only went up about $20, but the systems have went up through the roof.
I wonder if it's like that on their website. Anyways, we
Go
bought
to
it
their
during we
website.
bought it during a sale, so we got it significantly cheaper.
And they have a refurbished, because I'm almost tempted to buy one for the camper. They have a
good.
refurbished section that comes with full
I
warranty.
don't know that we're gonna be
everything.
staying over there that much.
Well, they were $200 something. So I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I might swing that for some good night's sleep over there. But now looking at them, looks like things have went up a lot since we bought ours last year. But I guess what the heck has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've jumped up a
We're
lot.
gonna have
That
to
is
check
not
that.
what we paid.
That
We
is
paid-
not near what we paid.
We probably paid $500 less than that. That's crazy. Now the one I just looked at's 2 bed jets, dual zone, king size bed. You can get a single one. They used to be 200 something, $300. Totally worth it if you're a hot or cold sleeper. All right, Mr. Jimmy says, I've always been curious about it. He says, I sleep with a weighted blanket. They are awesome. I've heard they comfort you, make you sleep better. I don't know.
I don't think I would personally like that because sometimes when the sheet is pulled too tight down on my feet, it kind of
You kind of
drives me.
claustrophobic in
Kind of
there.
drives. No, it just kind of makes me feel pressure, and I don't know if I'd like it.
All right.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people do like the weighted blankets, so
Yeah.
that's
All right,
cool.
So Sonia just jumped on Hammer's account, said thanks for all the prayers for Pop. You're
Yes.
absolutely welcome.
Tell them to take it easy.
Tell that stubborn guy, take it easy. Take it easy.
Bless
We need
his
him to
heart.
heal.
We hate that he fell though.
I know we do. We do.
Goodness.
So Kathy says the code for Amazon. No, it's actually for their website only. I don't have a code for Amazon. I could get a link for Amazon, but it was cheaper directly from their website the last time we bought ours. I haven't. It's been a year since we bought ours at least.
If you want the code, like if you look on their website and you're interested in getting it, just email us. I'll get him to try to dig up the code.
All right, I got to scroll back up because I shot to the bottom. Oh, excuse me. We'll answer some more questions here, or y'all can ask away, which we're getting about to an hour, so I think we're probably going to go warm up some of that leftover food and get to doing something. So we'll see if y'all got any more comments before we kind of wrap this thing up. Any more comments? Any more questions? I scrolled up. Maybe I did catch a lot of them. Don't get me wrong. I
You
know
did jump a lot, but because it jumped you down, so yeah.
It is what it is. Well, okay. Adam's got a good question. What's for leftovers?
We are having turkey BLTs.
Yes, and sounds simple, delicious. She gets this white turkey breast that we thick slice, and then she cooks up awesome bacon. We already got a ton of all this food prepared.
Yep, we put it on our little keto flatbread things, and yeah,
It's so good.
really, really good.
I'm spoiled now. BLTs are great, but when you add thick sliced turkey breast to it, and I'm not a big turkey guy, but something about that combo, and it is absolutely amazing. All right, well, the comment section got quiet, so I'm wrapping this thing up.
Everybody else probably ready for dinner.
I'm ready for dinner because normally we eat about 5 or 6, so eating at 8:30 is a bit odd for me. Y'all, thank y'all so much for spending your Sunday night with us. Thank you for all the birthday wishes and all
Thank
the
y'all are
generosity.
so kind. Thank you.
Y'all have been so good to us. Hammer, Sonia, tell Hammer we're praying for you. We hope you do. We hope you heal well. We hope you get out of there. We know we got a long road ahead of you, but don't be stubborn.
Yes.
Listen to them nurses and be nice and safe there. So good night, everybody. God bless. We'll see y'all next week.
Y'all have a blessed week.
Yes, absolutely. Take care. We'll see you.